Oh, where you watch? Look where you watch. Know where you watch. Choose the right thing to watch. And this enough to watch. Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan, Facebook and YouTube. And that enough to watch. The movie star fly take off from Pelpa Time TV said that. Boom!
A big sound, a big tune.
Ja Holy Emmanuel, I woy. Ja Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther and the ancient monarchy where come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from me tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know war, not every...
Blue, Mr. Gargan, blue. Blue till me dance up me toe.
This is Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan. Good, healthy food with the X Factor. So give it a like, share, subscribe, and touch up that notification bell. And that is it. Look at that.
Deliver me from my enemy, my God. Set me an eye from those who rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity. Save me from the bloodthirsty men. For behold, they lie and wait for my soul. The mighty gather themselves together against me, not for my disobedience, not for my sin, Lord. I have done no wrong, yet they are ready to attack me. Rise up, behold, and help me. You, Lord God of armor, the God of Israel, rouse yourself to punish the nation. Show no mercy to the wicked, traitor, sealer. They return at evening, howling like dogs, and prowl around the city. Behold, they spat with their mouth, so they are in their lips, for they say, Who art us? But you, Lord, laugh at them, you scruff of all the nation. O my strength, I wish for you, for God is my high tower. My God will go before me with his loving kindness. God will let me look at my enemy in triumph. Don't kill them, or my people may forget. Scatter them by their power, and bring them down, Lord, our shield. For the sin of their mouth and the words of their lips, let they be catched in their pride. For the curses and lie which they utter. Consume them in wrath, consume them, and they will be no more. Let them know that God rules in Jacob to the ends of the earth. Selah. At evening let them return, let them howl like a dog, and go around the city. They shall wander up and down for food, and wait all night, if they ain't satisfied. But I will sing of your strength, yes, I will sing aloud of your loving kindness in the morning. For you have been my high tower, a refuge in the day of my distress. To you, my strength, I will sing praises, for God is my high tower, the God of my mercy, Selah.
Oh, somebody ball out one. Somebody say, take them out. Lift your hand and say, mighty God. Reverse them. Move them. Pull them out. Spray them out. Every cockroach, every rat, every criminal, reverse them. Every chichi boy, pull them out of parliament. Every criminal, every scammer, every political scammer whose account can't count. All of them whose account can't count. Back them out. Spray them, they push them, some push up in our parliament, then them out, I drink out the milk, pull them out, mighty God, reverse them, indict them, mighty God, Holy Ghost, send a Holy Ghost, I spit them, deport them out of God's house. Some people in there want get deported back of their yard. Send them back. Jezebel, Delilah, send them back of their yard. Ahab, send them back anywhere they come from. Kingston, St. Andrew, Portland, St. Mary. Me I go St. Mary.
Yeah. Up and running, up and gunning. Yeah, man. Sticky Sweet TV, Keith Gargan. Cassava, passava, mind over matter. Up and running. Yeah, man. They push them. All you send them back at them yard. Them still now Lego. And boy, when you think say, well, then you can't say something don't really get. When it get better, it now get better, it get worse and worse. Because I don't see on the screen, you know. And when you see the mark on the screen, so no shame. The Charles family is the biggest criminal mob in the JLP in Jamaica. Me I tell you, say, them people are not ashamed. And them just do it and them do it from way back when, you know, from your youth, me I hear about Pernell Child, you know. Yeah. And, you know, and then them come and ban and them are the same bomber whole thing. That is when them say, so the father, so the son, believe you me. And this man had there behind him daughter all the while I try to groom her. So you see, it's not Andrew Wellness alone, you know. Because sometimes the argument shift from them people. But them, this a family, the Charles family. They must some utipek them. Me I tell them, I don't know if class these people. And them not ashamed. This a woman look like a devil. To be truthful. You just take a look at this blood clot woman's face. And say if you know, she look like a rascal, a witch. Right? This is a woman who get voted out, you know. A St. Thomas, you know. Because you know what me notice about politics? In a politics in a first world country, you know. Not a rascal Republican, but a Republican country like Jamaica. When an MP get voted out, them hold it and them go find something else to do. They don't go in a business because them always have, you know what I mean, they just look on politics alone. Them always have a plan B. So if you get voted out, that's what politics do. Politics, you know, people in politics, that's what them do. You get voted because politics is not something forever. You can't get dasher anytime. But them are people that can't rascal hold it. This woman will get voted out of St. Thomas. And the woman will sure win the fucking seat. And the other shit where this woman is going with still. I don't know, she alone, you know. Omar Davis are the same thing him do in Montego Bay. Right? The one I said, them get voted out. The whole of them are so them stay, them anchor on and go on. What happened to these people? Eh? This woman and she look on her, man. Look like a devil from hell. Although I don't know about hell, you know. But I just say that because sometimes hell is not a good place. So anything come from hell must be looking like she, to be truthful. Yeah, man. Anything that come from hell must have to look from she, because she look like, to be truthful, really, somebody just arrived from hell. You can't see the wickedness from her, brother. Some things that this man are going with, and then she come and deny it. Because the whole party lie, you know. That's what them base up off, you know. So when it's not Andrew Wellness, a Fiend family, so it's a family ram. It's a family affair. The whole of them is a leak off of Jamaica bomb whole taxpayers' money. And then them use them like, them use them, refuse them, and angle them like shit. Kill off the fucking people in Pitney. So them must be, I don't know what go on. Because they don't give a shit about them, you know. And them blood clot Jamaica people to this man, them get me pissed off, you know, because them take everything and they don't see really what go on. And I look out of the box. Right? Because if you is an MP, election run, and you get voted out, you step aside. And you know, nothing to do with that seat again. When they want to call yourself a caretaker or whatever, but most people don't do them things, only GLP do them things there in Jamaica. They don't want to find nothing else to do because they check say, well, then they want to antagonize the elected member of parliament, right? Because them can't believe, say, well, then them out, people vote them out because them can't get the thief the taxpayers' money and do all kind of thing. You know much fucking thing that little woman I do, man, with her father. People talk about what she do and a lot of things upon. I mean, I know how they that's how you say young in Jamaica, you know, because them pussy will actually get locked up long time, you know. And I go and I walk up on them like a little chick, right? And I do some evil, and then when she come out and people talk about it, it's a lie people are tell. This little witch, Lucifer, you see on the screen. So me I tell you about this family, man. From the bald one named Charles Jr., Pernell Charles Jr. Him is the one again, I want little wicked boy, you know. And then him carry, because him are the minister of labor, right? And him, in the hurricane, him carry a van load of food, going to some place now, Trillani, Westmoreland, and one of them places there. And Mr. Yales video them and expose him. Him a give, all him a give, the van load of food them have a give away, you know. A Labour Party supporters him a give, you know. He must select people to give. And when Ian Yale catch him and video him, you want to see the piece of shit. And then him come in a parliament and go behind me and tell you, them people, you know, are some evil from the daddy to the son to the daughter, brother. And you know, why these people are giving people things to talk about like this? What kind of legacy them are going to leave behind? But they're not ashamed. Because that's the thing with the Labour Party, them, you know. From top to bottom, you know. They don't have no shame. You see, once them a chop and I go through and I enriching themselves, they don't give a fuck. Because they know so they can't just go upon a friend media outlet and rubbish that. And them are their friend like the nation wrong to talk up with them. So them just do them things there. Them don't have no humanity, nothing at all about integrity. So if you don't have them things, you're not going to have no shame anyway. From Andrew West go right up. So the whole of them are work and do what the leader do. So they follow the leader. And that's why them body now come out to come talk about nothing. Then everybody just cloak up everything. So I'm going to see when this guy parliament, because Philip Paul will come out of there and call her out, you know. And she come out, come tell us a lie the man tell. Nothing go so. And I talk about she was in her dentist office and she hears the woman. All the next woman named Crystal Lee, you know. I don't know if she's a woman or a man, you know. And for her election where she win there, she thief it, you know. The little town color woman. I don't know if I bleach or bleach. I don't know if she's a woman or a man, but she just look away. But that all of them type of people and jewelers have around him. Right? Because they're not credible. They're a piece of shit. These people. And go about call themselves woman. They don't have nothing to say about like a 4-year-old dead the other day. Not even, if they even come out and say something, if he was pretending, it didn't look bad and not too bad. At least you're going to say them come say something, but not even that them not come do. We try to do some little pretending argument, like them care. But not even that them can do, but them busy and do corruption. Because you're not an MP for St. Thomas again. Like a creature. Look at you. But, and you know, me can't understand with these people. The whole of them have doctor upon them name. Doctorate upon them name. And them is no fucking doctor. All you, Michelle Charles, you think me want to be in my right sense and make you go in my mouth? No, me I tell you, say, you know, these people, you know, them have some title and sometimes we don't know them get them dental license and all them things there. Because remember, you know, your body supposed to go tricked, you know, because Trump not playing, you know. And a lot of things are going on your movement with money moving and things like that. Because you're a criminal woman, and we can call out that without no talking about alleged. Straight up, me attack it. You're a criminal. You're like a criminal girl, just like your father and your brother. So the father, so the son. So the father, so the daughter. Una piece of shit. That's what it is. And come smile up. Look for you. You look like a little ring fucking ring. Because I could never get a cockstand off of you. I mean, look for you. Because only riches, sir. Your father have, 150 acre land. A crown land. How him get it? When and you are trying to defend it. All these things. A lot of fucking this money are going with, you know. You charge them, you know. Wholeness is one thing. Right? Wholeness is one thing. The wholeness family is one thing. But, you know, remember I say, you know, so we are going down the chain now. But remember, don't forget these people. The Pernell Charles Jr. and the Mitchell Charles. I think them have a sister as well. Yeah. And she get voted. Yeah, she never had a sister. But she never fucking, she never get into politics. But she, she a anchor round. These people just want to come in Jamaica, rip Jamaica apart, take Jamaica tax money, and now work for it. I so sweet them, build themselves up, enriching themselves, and then them just blood clot, go like them like Jamaican people. But Jamaican people too, fi blame too, because some are a parasite. Some are so blood clot, fool. You can't think out of the box. You can't think out of no head. You make a little idiot like this come round and can and from years to years, she did it 5 years and she only done that stuff the same way. And the reason why they do them things just because the little food they don't get. Because them control the food too, the Charles them, from a longer time from Siago days, that blood clot one when he Colonel Charles. Them people, listen, man, me I tell you, say, them, wreck Jamaica, So not just Andrew Wallace alone. Because Charles in a blood clot government before Andrew Wallace. Yeah? Charles retired now. So Andrew's a younger one to them, but Andrew Wallace no one. And that's why Andrew Wallace bring them in a certain position. Because he have to have them round him. Just like Delroy Chuck, Horace Chang, and all these grandee. Because I have to have them round him and give them good big posts. Because them keep him up there. Think him no matter and Babs Grange as well. The old horse. The old turbot them. Yeah. The party man. See, them is all for themselves and them family. Right? Imagine the woman get elected, you get voted out. And then this woman named Crystal Lee from where they are elected in a St. Anne's. She get a ministry to deal with health. And this is one deliberate thing, because they want to undermine Misha, because they don't want to lose St. Anne's, You see, them lose St. Anne's. Them lose St. Thomas and then them lose Portland. Those are 2 seats where them never want to lose. And them still anchor around and I try to provoke the people them who elected by the people. And she come show up herself and I tell a lie. But she hears that the woman was in St. Thomas and she was at a dental office as she usually do. And then she just come there. So you're a dental office and you dress like that. And when them tell lie, then we realize, because your dental office is supposed to be your dental clothes, in it. What the fuck you talking about? So what you do? Me tell you something, these people is something blood clot. You can't really. Me understand what I deal with, I don't understand. But it just get me rascal, hungry, cross and vexed, I'm your class them. Without no rascal thinking about me, I say. Because, you see, once me not threaten no way, we can't tell you one of these piece of dog shit. Worse than that. When I look, one have some dog piece of shit in a clean clothes. Right? And why not get to buy the clean clothes? Taxpayers hard earn money. On a nastiness, When work hard for nothing one have. Like all ordinary Jamaica people work and struggle. We not do it. We just get it easy through the Father. Right? Well, I tell them people, You see, they're not going to Wales, That the one Pearl Charles Jr. about him a liar. Quash liar. If you're a liar, I don't want to know. Some of them is a liar and them a doctor, but them still stick up in the politics. Why not go do something for no one? But no, because I see a gravy train there. Just like the valves. The whole of are some nasty piece of shit also, that's why I say all the while, for shoot with shit, Get a rascal cesspool truck. Draw some fresh shit from our pit and line it up. Yeah, man. And you want to, I want to, say lining up to come and do a video about flushing the blood clot, Lining up and handcuffing up. behind hand behind no. But the handcuff get tight on hand as well. And line up in a line. Because when I execute they are shooting with shit, cesspool shit. Just lining up and just turn on the big ghost for you. Turn on the big ghost for you. And you can't blood clot, do nothing with no hand for wipe out the shit on no eye. So either blind on or something, but that is supposed to be on a bomb punishment, believe you me. It's no joke. That's supposed to be on a punishment. You're too wicked and thief. And that people voting for. When you take a vote for really certain people and do a decent job. At least if you not rip off something, when you do it, nobody not understand and nobody not really think about. That's when you do it neatly. So nobody can figure out nothing. We'll live with that. But don't come do it so brawling, man. Well, I want to do it so brawling. And don't give a fuck when people find out an attack. And the record is there. And I like to say the record not there, But as me say, and as I sip on my thumbnail, no shame. None of them. Because thief no man no shame still, Liar and these fucking nasty people, them. But when other people do them things, you can't say it bad and not too bad. But when people like when you call themselves fucking minister, where people vote for, and that's the things set with me, when me can't understand. Me can't understand that. Why? I don't know why. Boy, me I tell you to rascal, me I tell you, brother. Me them blood clot people, when you look on them face and look on them status and you look on them rascal, or them can come out and defend the undefendable. When somebody come out and say something, the record is there, but them still come out and try to tell lie. One of the lies Bombawall is parental charge, the father, The son are the same thing. The daughter are the same thing. You know what I mean? I just saw them stay. And when the distant one is sure where they where the people I'm trust and voting, when I try to sabotage her. But it not gonna work, because the one come out attack. Yeah. And you see them not shame, because I'm going to say you're going to defend. You're supposed to go to jail, long time, a lot of things upon your head what you do, like a girl, Michelle Charles. $60 million with a road program. And what you do? You just fix the road, go your father, thief in a house, when I send them as on the property. Because when I try to use taxpayers' money, and then no one can talk about no bill hotel, from background master, and I run off the people over the land. Who sure to only get that the land there? That's why I never want to have a TV election for Senate power, because I know so well. But all I want to do, justice is going to come, to be truthful. Because Colonel Charles, we can't show how to get that land there. Because when the government, we got a tax office, we know she had free land there, and then we kind of own. That's what we do. That's a labor right play them game there all the while. From Siago days. And stop. And everybody come take bigger advantage and don't give a fuck about the people them. Only more talk when we don't want to vote. But rate people get land title. Look from so long. But when under pressure no come with this like a fuckery. And anybody forget land title to it's not gonna be a fair thing across the board. We're not gonna hand out to vote to no labor right friend them. And no labor right supporter. That's gonna divide people, We don't compromise, we don't divide people. That's what we do. We have some piece of shit pan Jamaica land, believe you me. And as I said before, we need to get a cesspool truck, a whole one too, and draw the shit them out of all the pit them where you can pull it up, lining up, the whole of and cuff and behind and shooting with it. Yeah man. So they can't get to wipe out nothing out of no eye. So they shoot them with shit, and that are the wickedest shooting. Yeah man. And if that's supposed to happen, make the public look upon it too. In a wide public viewing. Yeah man. Because them the rascal the punishment don't forget, brother. What to do to Jamaican people, and then the poor people, them some things will happen in Jamaica or people are suffer. I want to look on them People have to collect like a donation to help them. You see a woman, a video today where a woman, a little man and a woman, well, the lady of her mother, but the lady husband don't have no father, no have no mother, no have no brother, no sister. They have one daughter, and the house blow down, and the woman have to run for refuge, and the daughter now, I run to go somewhere else, and flying zinc blow and chop her, and she bleed to death. No hospital, and well, I tell you, and now she can't bury her. Some people are collect some little money now, and the brother tell the brother who collect the money, I tell you, look, it's supposed you can get some money from the government, at least 800,000, which is not a lot, but the government, you see, but the lady daughter die from flying object and bleed to death, right? In the bush there, and who shot on there? Which part on there? I'm going to look on that, If I wasn't a strong person. Anyway, I'm crying on myself anyway, in my inner self, in a certain way. But, I just say it go. And I tell you, say, look on them things there, brother. And a piece of shit like that woman, Michelle Charles, concubine, you look on her, she look like Lucifer. And like I say, that woman look even smooth. Then again, them woman look smooth, because the whole of the woman has no heart, I same thing, Mr. Lisa, and as a woman, I use check for, Not because she's beautiful, because you like beautiful woman, yes, but we know, so well, then, face is a face. It's not the face, it's the heart of a woman. Not the face of a blood clot woman. The heart of a woman. So you do real check for her and say, well, then, yo, she the run Mama P and things like that. But, I'm glad she never really get leadership at the PMP because she can't be trusted. What she come out and do from other day, and well, other day when she said, most of all, when she come out and talk about Kevin Blake at the man of the year, after I kill off innocent people. That woman, they so much wicked. The woman, them, in the parliament, them not have no, them are the wicked, them wicked are some of the man, them, Because when things happen to other woman, they don't come out and talk. When things happen to young baby like the 4-year-old the other day, they don't come out and talk. Any other country, woman don't come out and talk. The government don't come out and condemn the police. But them can't do it. Them can't condemn the police. They must find a way to take up with them. Excuse, you call it excuse. Up and excuse. Yeah. You're this little piece of shit, yeah.
Michelle Charles, now a private citizen, took part in an official tour of the Princess Margaret Hospital in St. Thomas alongside State Minister Crystal Lee. The duly elected Member of Parliament for Eastern St. Thomas, Rose Shaw, was neither informed of nor invited to the visit. Mr. Paulwell says the opposition is...
I'm not sure how disrespectful these people is. The woman elected by the people, she's a minister, she's a government MP, right? On the PMP party side. Michelle Charles is no longer MP again. She get voted out. And yet, this woman will get voted in a sentence. She get the job as part of the the ministry. She gonna do a visit. She's supposed to contact this woman, Rose Shaw. That's how government run. Them broke all code. And about 3 times it happened, she alone it happened to, That's how the GLP operate. That's how the GLP operate. Right? And no tell the woman nothing. And it's coming at the constituency. And instead of them check the woman where elected, where the people them elect, them bring in Michelle Charles. And then she talk about a lie. She here, say she in town and she just go there. Go say hello. And may I tell you.
Is disappointed with the government's decision.
The established protocol is that these things should not happen. without the elected representative being present. And so it's a glaring breach of that protocol and really is a slap in the face of our democracy when an elected representative is not being shown the respect that ought to be shown to her.
The opposition says this is part of a broader pattern of similar incidents, raising concerns about the government's respect of democratic norms and accountability.
We are seeing where this protocol is not being observed by the current government. And we intend to raise it in Parliament. But
look on her. She's not a member of Parliament, you know. And she had behaved like several and she had the MP same way. This is so wrong, you know. And you know, when you hear Andrew let's come out and say nothing about this and say it's wrong as a leader, because he's a jellyback, he's a compromiser, he's a corruptioner. So him not going to say nothing. Because all them things, he support them things anyway. Yeah, him support all of these things. In a big dark glass like a mafia. Can't see her eye. And a smile. With her inchman. A driver, she did it with, you know. She did it with her driver, she did it with a next guy, with a teacher. We run and him lose for the GLP. So them still like them a camp, like me don't know what them a deal with. But you know, me always say, you know, we believe in God, you know, and God, we know how God work, you know. God not sleep. Like a stinking Michelle Charles. You
we're also raising it now in public because it is really unlawful and unfair to those members of Parliament and also the electorate who would have participated and elected them to be their duly elected representatives.
Former Member of Parliament Michelle Charles, now a private citizen, took part in an official tour of the Princess Margaret Hospital in St. Thomas alongside State Minister Crystal Lee. The duly elected Member of Parliament for Eastern St. Thomas, Rose Shaw, was neither informed of nor invited to the visit. Mr. Paulwell says the opposition is disappointed with the government's decision.
The established...
But I mean, I tell you, say, you know, these people really out order still, you know. Really out order.
Protocol is that these things should not happen without the elected representative being present. And so it's a glaring breach of that protocol and really is a slap in the face of our democracy when an elected representative is not being shown the respect that ought to be shown to her.
The opposition says this is part of a broader pattern of similar incidents, raising concerns about the government's respect of democratic norms and accountability.
I look at man blood clot woman there. Look like a man. Crystal Lee. Look on her. She a play politics and a play rascal game. When she in a parliament, she never said nothing. She never have a job before. She just sit down on the rascal bench and a look. Now, Andrew, let's get her post for some reason. I don't know why. No, well, I mean, my people are not. I don't know, brother. It's kind of really hurtful, you know. It's very hurtful to see what really are going on. Yeah, man. Very hurtful. I don't know, these people, the thing is, you see, sometimes when I grow up, you know, I remember when people do things. You say if you got even try to say thief something as a youth, you don't want nobody know, you know. Because you know what? You have shame. You have shame. But them are people that don't have nothing when you have shame whatsoever. Them don't have nothing when you have shame. They don't have nothing when them shame people. But Mitch Dixon say right yes or no. Because sometimes you have to do this rascal wonder what them people what them must smoke or what
and ongoing concerns about what they describe as a pattern of conduct by the government that undermines Jamaica's democratic process. At the center of this issue is Michelle Charles, a former MP who was rejected by voters in the September 3rd, 2025 general elections. Then, on January 9th, 2026, Michelle Charles, now a private citizen, participated in an official tour of Princess Margaret Hospital alongside Crystal Lee. The duly elected MP for Eastern St. Thomas was neither informed nor invited. That alone raises red flags. Protocol and authority.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Today, we had the pleasure of welcoming the Honorable Crystal Lee, our state minister in the Ministry of Health and Wellness, right here in St. Thomas Eastern. She took a tour of the Princess Margaret Hospital and our teen hub, and we were super excited to have her here in our parish and look forward to working together to keep our community healthy and thriving.
The opposition argues that Ms. Charles holds no public office. She has no authority to conduct or participate in official government business. Her presence falsely projects an official capacity, and this disrespects the will of the people who voted her out. In other words, Jamaica, if you lose, proven by the ballot box, you step aside.
Of course.
A pattern of conduct by the government that undermines Jamaica's democratic process, where individuals rejected by voters in the September 3, 2025 general elections are being facilitated to participate in activities that properly belong to elected members of parliament. The latest incident occurred on January 9, 2026, when former MP Michelle Charles, now a private citizen, participated in an official tour of the Princess Margaret Hospital in St. Thomas, alongside State Minister Crystal Lee. The duly elected Member of Parliament for Eastern St. Thomas, Roshaw, was neither informed of nor invited to the visit.
Now, Jamaica, this is where the issue gets even more serious. Critics are also questioning Whether Michelle Charles collected millions of dollars in salary and benefits paid by Jamaican taxpayers
Of course
while
you do.
serving as an MP, and whether she was constitutionally eligible to run for office in the first place. According to those raising the issue, Jamaica's constitution places restrictions on foreign allegiance in citizenship for members of parliament. So the public is asking, if someone is a U.S. citizen, do they have the legal right to sit in Jamaica's parliament? And if not, should any salary paid during that period be questioned or reviewed? These are constitutional questions, not personal insults. Back home in Florida. Adding to the controversy, Jamaicans are pointing to Miss Charles's own social media post where she stated she was back home in Orlando, referring to her house needing TLC. So the public is now asking, if Florida is home, why is she still being facilitated to appear in Jamaica's official state business? And who approved this continued involvement? The opposition has made it clear this matter will be formally raised in Parliament. Accountability will be demanded, and the government will be required to explain who authorized this breach of protocol, because democracy is not optional, and elections must have consequences. Jamaica, democracy only survives when rules apply to everyone, not just friends of...
Yeah, I want to pay back the money there to you. But that's what I say sometime, you know. I thought that all the while, and I thought that, yeah, the opposition kind of too soft and quiet on certain things, you know. Because if was the JLP or anything like that happen, they're going to bang it, they're going to fucking bang it down the place. They're going to bang it down the Rasslad place, that I won't be sure of. I'm not going to stop to them things there. Because, look, a lot of breaches go on, you know. Because she's a U.S. citizen. But they will go on it. But the opposition now really fire for all the cylinder them. Where they should be firing off a fire, man. To almost South African opposition, them behave. And almost the JLP party in Jamaica, they don't make nothing past them. Some say, well, and yeah, well, like the fucking PNP party asleep or a sleepwalk. Them do a lot of that already, you know. I mean, I understand. I do understand. Because that woman here, she's supposed to go to fucking prison, you know. Yeah, man. She's supposed to go to prison, to be truthful. She's supposed to go to prison. Yeah. Without a shadow of a fucking doubt. But the PNP party, them too quiet, man. They're too quiet, as far as me see. PNP party, they are too quiet, yeah, man. They make a lot of things slip them. Yeah. They make a lot of things slip past them where them shouldn't really a bang pan, just a bang pan. But JLP, them now make one thing past them. Also, some little thing when are really relevant, they make nice about it. And since the PNP, them have so much now, MP, not 14 again, you know, and them still quiet. Look like them quiet more. So I don't know what go on. I see what go on tomorrow in the Parliament, Tuesday anyway. Because this kind of really piss you off, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, this kind of really piss you off. Bad. Piss you off bad because PNP, if it was JLP, they wouldn't rascal, would never sit in one thing like that. A lot of things where they were PNP, them just make past them, you know. And it was JLP, because this is Michelle Charles, you know. She's an American citizen. And everybody, when they talk about it a little bit, and just make it wash down and boil out. and then she come and do all these things. Other day she lose the election, she go back to America and talk about welcome back home, all these rascals. Now she come back to Jamaica now. What the rascals these people are doing? What is it the PMP party them are doing, man? They not see something right. Yo, something right at all. Anyway, last segment, we just hear Andrew, I interview her because I like a part of me kind of like on certain things, So we hear Andrew about her.
Well, that's a long-standing protocol, That is a long-standing protocol. And obviously, that protocol has been breached.
So you're saying Crystal Lee never called you? No one at the Ministry of Health called you to say they're going to be doing this tour?
Not at all.
So you were
no one called.
So you were basically informed on social media?
Just like the rest of us. Persons were sending around the video, and it was sent to me. The usual thing.
Oh, so that is how you became aware of the situation?
Yes, indeed.
So what do you want to tell Crystal Lee tonight and the members of the Jamaica Labour Party?
Well, for my part, Madam Crystal Lee was not elected as a Minister of State. She was selected by her government. I was elected as Member of Parliament for Eastern St. Thomas.
Yeah, sure.
Just as Crystal Lee was elected as Member of Parliament for a constituency in St. Anne.
Yes.
And I am watching the situation because it's not the first. It seemed to be a pattern.
Oh.
And as I have said, I have never in my 40 years political career, I have never seen this type of behavior.
Wow.
And it seemed to be a pattern. Yes.
It seemed to be a pattern for the members of the Jamaica Labour Party.
Yes. Yes, indeed. And we're dealing with the Princess Margaret Hospital now. But as recent as last week, a representative, not a minister, from the Ministry of Economic Growth toured the Rudolph Elder Park because there is supposed to be a project. That project was conceptualized a long time ago, and it is now taken over by the Ministry of Economic Growth. And I just saw it in the media. As the duly elected Member of Parliament, an invitation was not extended to me.
Mighty God.
Yeah.
So you say another member of the Ministry of Economic Growth just came in your constituency, never gave you notice?
No notice at all.
No, Miss Shaw, this is unacceptable now.
Well, it's unacceptable, and the people of Eastern St. Thomas who went out and cast their vote and elected me as their Member of Parliament, they are not amused at all. They are the ones now who is carrying the fight. I mean, they are not amused.
Yes. Wow. What else is happening? What else is happening down in East St. Thomas? Explain to the public.
I just want to say something. I just want to say something before I explain other issues.
Yes.
As I said, it has been a pattern. During Hurricane Melissa, I think it was about a couple of days before Hurricane Melissa, Michelle Charles went down to the government food store, Ministry of Labour government food store on Marcus Garvey Drive. Her brother was there as the minister, the permanent secretary was there, and you have some soldiers were in the food store. I don't recall what they were were doing. But Michelle Charles issued a broadcast from that food store telling Eastern St. Thomas that food is on its way. And if the minister or brother does not see anything wrong with that, then something has got to be wrong with the minister and the government.
Of course,
But then
something
I
wrong
want
with
to
that.
ask you a question.
Something wrong with
Anything
them.
that names Charles has ever been ethical over the years to the people of St. Thomas?
Well, you hit the nail on the head.
Wow.
You hit the nail on the head.
So now,
So let us come now to the other. You're talking about the Constituency Development Fund, CDF.
the CDF fund. Yes. Explain what is happening.
Yes. Well, it is clear. In the month of July, August, before the election, you know that nomination day was August 18th, 2025. So 2 clubs purportedly wrote a letter to the then Member of Parliament seeking assistance. The sports club. One is a football club and the other. 2 clubs, Johnstown Football Club, which is a letter was written by one Carrion Stewart, who is one of the Member of Parliament cluster manager. Also, another letter was written by another lady from the Portmerant All-Star Club, asking for assistance. Absolutely nothing is wrong with that. But when I examine the invoices, in a situation where a club wrote to a Member of Parliament seeking assistance, it is the club's responsibility or the individual's responsibility or the organization's responsibility to go and procure their invoice.
Yes.
Now, in this instant, at Western Sport, it is Michelle Charles who got the invoices from Western Sports.
What?
The invoice for Johnstown Football Club was to the tune of 399,600 thereabout. The invoice from Portmerant All-Star was to the tune of 400,800 and odd. Right?
Yes.
Interestingly, it was not the club members who got the invoice. It was Michelle Charles who got the invoice, because these clubites should be free to go wherever they chooses to get an invoice for assistance.
Yes.
Of note, it was at Western Sports.
Western. So what is the significance of this Western Sports? Why she went there?
Well, Andre, I know you're a private investigator. I was made to understand that Western Sport, Matt Daniel, who is also a member of the other party, has some connection with Western Sport. It's for you to investigate.
Matt Daniel. Daniel. So the Matt Daniel is a labor right? Wow.
Well, do your own investigation. But the crux of the matter is the check was posted to Western Sports sometimes in September. After the election, it was posted. I don't remember the correct date. I have it written down. I have the check numbers and everything.
So you have the check number and everything. Oh, yes.
Yes, indeed. Yes. So when I found out, I went to Western Sport to query. And believe you me, I was very shocked when the lady told me that the things were Michelle Charles' stuff.
What you said?
So I said to her,
wait. What you said the lady said at Western Sports?
That it was Dr. Charles' stuff.
Personal items?
Well, I am just merely repeating what was said. But after that, I got the invoices, I got the letters that the club guides wrote. I forward them to you. And interestingly, on the 18th of October, an invoice was printed where Michelle Charles authorized an expenditure of about 36,000 thereabout out of the money at Western Sport for personal use.
Wow.
If you look at the invoice, you would have seen that is for personal use. Green leggings, heel balm.
Wait.
Green
Wait,
leggings.
Michelle. Where you say leggings?
Yes.
What else? Leggings and what?
Leggings.
So
them cheap and
boots,
fucking blood clot.
Leggings and boots.
Heel balm. Yeah, cap. You know,
And
some caps. I think the cap that, yes.
Because she love her cap too, you know.
Right. So then, after that, interesting of note, it was authorized by Michelle Charles and signed by a driver and an associate that she have by the name of Steve. That is also on the invoice.
Oh,
yes.
Lord.
Yes. And that was 1 month after I was sworn in and Michelle Charles was no longer member of parliament. She took those items on October 18.
Just imagine how much money she blood clot.
What you say?
So I immediately wrote to the head of the CDF. I wrote the letter. I sent all the necessary evidences. And I'm telling you, a lot of persons in the office expressed shock.
But that's a thief in Michelle. That is thief, man. That is thieving.
Of course.
That is dishonesty, Michelle.
You call it crookery.
Yes.
Crookery.
Mighty.
And you know, this lady, she feels so entitled, and you have the cronyism, the nepotism, because remember, you know, her uncle, Wentworth Charles, is the chairman of Southeast Regional Health Authority.
Mighty God. The one with the drill bangarang. Lord God.
So she feels so entitled, you know, the nepotism, the cronyism. That's why she could just turn up at the hospital. According to her, she left. I saw a video clip in this evening where she said she left her dental practice. Well, the jury is still out on that dental practice.
You mean the bogus dental practice in the US where she that fish closed down?
Yeah, jury is still out on that one, you know? And the video that was being circulated does not depict what she's saying this evening. They continue to insult people's intelligence.
She said she denying. Ishmael, you have that where she said she denying that she was on a tour. She's basically denying. But continue, Misha. Continue.
But did you see didn't you see the video?
Let us put out the video.
Want her to...
Let us put out the video now, Ishmael. Play that video for me, please, and thanks.
I wish to clarify the circumstances surrounding my presence at the Princess Margaret Hospital on January the 9th, 2016. I was not invited or formally notified and had no prior knowledge of Minister of State, the Honorable Crystal Lee's visit to our hospital. As is my routine, I was in my Morant Bay dental office, where I usually am, sometimes during the week, and I was informed that Minister Lee was at the hospital. I decided to stop by briefly and say hello. Upon my arrival, the members of the hospital staff recognized me, welcomed me warmly, and asked that I remain. So I agreed. I remained focused on supporting healthcare workers and advocating for improved services for the people of Eastern St. Thomas. And I will always engage respectfully with institutions serving our communities. The statement from Philip Paulwell about the government bypassing elected representatives is false and lacks merit.
See, everything them deny, you know. Every fucking thing them deny.
Eli, Panama.
Yes, comrades! Youth and youth! Undecided voters! PNP coming again! So tell your neighbor, tell your friend, tired of the labor pain. The drive across the bus and the country going down the drain. Yes, we tired of the labor pain. Poverty of us we shut and we going insane. Why? At the union for the bus driver. That's how you hear from every corner. In name a ring throughout Jamaica. On a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, on a Thursday, on a Friday, on a Saturday, 2 times on a Sunday.
She lie. She lie, Miss Russia. She lie, Panam. She lie, Panat. She lie, Panau. She lie. She lie, lie. She lie. She lie, man. She lie, Jamaica. She lie. She lie. Yes, Miss Shaw, what you saying now? She said she was in the practice. And the people at Princess Margaret asked her to stay on. Is that what you say, you know?
But you look at, isn't that a contrast? You look at the 2 videos. You look at what she's saying now and what happened then.
She just for that occasion.
Just look at it.
What she said, today we welcome State Minister Lee to St. Thomas Eastern. She toured the Princess Margaret Hospital and our teen home. Excited to work together for a healthy community. So it acknowledges that she knew beforehand. So how she know and you know said Crystal Lee was coming
Exactly. And she claimed that she went to the Princess Margaret Hospital under the guise of being the dentist who left her practice. But they went down to the team hub. Now, that same team hub, I was the one who procured that land and establish a transportation center so they could get space to erect a team hub. I was the one who got that land when I was mayor of Morant Bay and erected a transportation center. Yet she said it was a health thing that she had gone to at the Princess Margaret Hospital. Yet they removed from the hospital to the team hub on a tour. Now, what are you trying to say? Don't try to gaslight people.
Mighty God.
And I am challenging her now to come out also and issue a statement about the CDF money.
And the leggings and the boots.
The 2 clubs, yes, and the 2 clubs still has not received.
So you're saying that the clubs that the money were taken from, they have not gotten the gears or nothing that was sent through Western Sports?
Nothing at all, Andre. They weren't even advised.
Fraud.
It was since I uncovered all of these things that I called the lady at Port Morant from Port Morant All-Star. And that was news to her. She remembered that she had written the letter, but no communication whatsoever was given. None at all.
So that is almost 900,000 worth of things.
Absolutely.
Have you contacted Mocha? Have you contacted Mocha?
Well, not yet. I went through the procedure. I informed the CDF. I wrote a letter, and I'm still waiting on a response.
Jamaica, look back at this video. Look back at this video with me.
Today, we had the pleasure of welcoming the Honorable Crystal Lee, our state minister in the Ministry of Health and Wellness, right here in St. Thomas Eastern. She took a tour of the Princess Margaret Hospital and our teen hub, and we were super excited to have her here in our parish and look forward to working together to keep our community healthy and thriving.
Don't play with me, don't play with me, don't play with me, don't play with me. Name drop, nah, I don't need that. I keep it holy, I don't clap at it. Talk dumb, trying to crack me. But I've been through storms, you can't match that. I seen fake love up close. I seen switch ups and jokes. I seen smiles turn cold. But my God never broke. Try to bait me, no No, I'm disciplined. Try to shake me. No, I'm different. Yeah, I'm protected. I'm shielded. I'm heaven sent. So that mess you want, it don't live in here. And they want a reaction. I give them bread.
Yes, Miss Shaw.
Well planned, that man. Well planned.
So she's saying that she never knew, and she's saying she never, and Philip Powell telling lies on her.
Oh, my Lord.
But there is the evidence.
Well,
there is the
evidence is there. The evidence is there, and it's clear.
But that's what I'm staring at.
What she's trying to do, insult people's intelligence.
That is what she's doing.
Seeing. Yes. But I tell you, Eastern St. Thomas people is not going to sit down and allow any sabotage of my office. And I want to say to the government tonight,
yes,
that I am the duly elected member of parliament, and that is going to be respected. This has nothing to do with Roshaw. This is the office of the member of parliament, and it must be respected. She giving the impression as a caretaker is a party position.
Yes, not a
Belmont Road position. So when she's talking about caretaker what? When I was caretaker, I organized my party affairs.
Yes. But you never stood in the way of the member of parliament.
Never. I went to function when asked by the opposition leader, my leader, Mark Golding, to go and read lessons or whatever at church services. Right?
Yes.
But I never tried to usurp the member of parliament's authority. I've never tried that.
And you expect the same to be given to you, the same respect and the same honor.
Indeed. Remember now, when I was a councillor, she tried everything, every road that I go on, she tried to come there and make contention, right? And nobody talked about that. Now, interestingly, remember there was a by-election in November.
Yes, I beat them.
Yes. And interestingly, the same man, Winston Downey, that I flogged at the by-election, he was there at Princess Margaret Hospital with her.
Oh, so Downey and her came to Princess Margaret?
Of course. And I'm wondering how Downey gets so much time from Paul Bogle High School to be up and down doing his politics.
So Downey's a teacher at Paul Bogle High School?
Yes.
And Downey leave the school to go do political work with Michelle Charles?
All the time.
You need to call it out, Russia. You need to call them out, Russia. You need to call them out. So you're saying that the teacher that must be doing work teaching the students at Paul Bogle High School, doing political work on government's time?
Yes, the video is there. He was there, shaking hands and going around. He was there. And yet you're hearing that this thing, she wasn't aware. She wasn't aware.
I want you to.
And Downey was brought there. Remember, there is an impending by-election, with my ascension as member of parliament.
Yes.
So understand the dynamics.
So they're actively campaigning for that division.
Indeed.
Interesting.
But we are waiting, and the people are waiting.
And the people will answer the call in that season, Misha.
Absolutely. Another thing again.
Yes.
When you look at the road conditions, is a question of prettying up the front. All the community roads in Eastern St. Thomas is in an appalling state. Just last week, the taxi operators demonstrated the road from Port Morant to Bath in an appalling condition. And yet Michelle Charles allocated, when she was member of parliament, $60 million to the road, Phillipsfield Road to Pira, that leads to their property.
What?
Wow. 60 million
Drive
the Pira road to her family house.
I called Marvin. Yeah, Marvin went over there. Marvin made a video.
Yeah, I'm still that
is what's so damning. And you have other roads.
Yes.
Such as the Port Morant to Bath Road that money would be better served.
Wow.
Right? So all they're doing is feathering their own nest, using their office to feather their own nest.
Wow.
Personal use. No, man, we cannot
so you're
continue
saying
like this.
you're saying one road cost 60 million to go up to their house.
Yes.
And
Phillips Field to Pira.
What is the name of the road?
Phillips Field
to Pira.
To Pira. Yes.
And the people of this land, the people in Eastern St. Thomas are suffering, and she directed $60 million to one road.
Robbery,
Mighty
that man,
God.
fucking joke.
Rosha,
no, can you imagine?
Rosha, these things must be hurting you.
Indeed, indeed. And when you look at it again, right, that little, it looks so bad. Yeah. You as member of parliament gone to Western Sports to take things, personal stuff, wearing up and down. Listen, man.
Leggings and all
this
these.
is unacceptable. And I have
what
never
you said she take up leggings?
Yes, green leggings, size small.
Green leggings.
I'll send you the receipts.
Send me that receipt right now, Miss Shaw. Stay on the phone and send me that receipt about the leggings. No, it can't continue like this, Jamaica. Mighty God. Leggings.
The teeth are so fucking cheap.
The ballers haven't gotten the resources that they should have gotten.
Not at all.
No leggings. And
One second on.
Ishmael, play that video. Play that video with what is happening in Eastern Center with Michelle Chan. That one that the AI did. Play that one.
Every story has a leak. And sometimes one invoice is all it takes for the truth to come pouring out. St. Thomas has real issues: water access, road safety, youth opportunities, economic stability. Issues that demand serious leadership. But while the people push for solutions, Michelle Charles pushes gimmicks, sudden speeches about money, after years of silence about how she used the people's money. That is not leadership. That is psychological deflection, the tactic used when someone fears the truth catching up. The public has seen this pattern before, including the documented relinquishment of her dentistry license in Florida, a sign of her struggle with accountability long before politics. And that same pattern followed her into office. October 18th, 2025. Nike sneakers, women's leggings, track pants, heel balm, a branded cap. Personal items billed to Michelle Charles, paid with CDF, the Constituency Development Fund, using store credits she authorized. CDF was created for the people, yet it was used like a personal account after St. Thomas Eastern rejected her on September 3rd. And if this is what one invoice exposed, what went missing over the last 5 years? Now she suddenly talks about money, but never informed the public when she was the one spending it. Why now, Michelle? To distract from the dealings already uncovered, and the ones you hoped we would not see? When the rains start fall, the leaks always show. And these leaks are showing fast. Teethetics, Eastside Cafe, Chew Constructions, dealings upon dealings, distractions upon distractions. Michelle Charles must be held to account. And if this is the leak we found, what was happening in the rooms we could not see? On September 3rd, 2025, St. Thomas Eastern chose Rose Shaw. They chose integrity over illusion, accountability over gimmicks, truth over distraction.
Serious thing, boy. Serious thing I go on. That woman need to go to fucking prison. Yeah. And she just one of them.
I am seeing the invoice. Ishmael, put up this invoice. Nike Precision 7 shoes. $13,652.17. The Tyro 24 training track pants. Black. Size 5. $10,869.57. The cracked heel restoring balm. $1,913 $4. The classic black leggings, size small, $2,695. And the essential metal cap, BB cap, $2,400. See there? Bill to MP Michelle Charles. Western Sports, Twin Gates Plaza. Mighty God. October 18th.
And if you look at the bottom, you see where it was authorized by Michelle Charles and signed by Steve, her driver.
Steve Anderson. Steve Anderson. Permission granted by Dr. Michelle Charles, collected by Steve. Mighty God. The grand total is $36,300. So if they are doing this, Jamaica, what else are they doing with the public's money?
Yes. But Andre, interestingly, if I didn't clamp down on that, the $800 and $1,000 would have gone just like that, because what apparently she was doing was taking the stuff little by little. Think that it would go unnoticed. And these establishments must also be careful too, because that is aiding and abetting stealing. Yes.
Jamaica police in a blood clot, and them blood clot people to go for.
Shoes.
This is lot of evidence.
She also have money at Linval's Hardware too. And I am telling you, I don't care what they want to say, because I am not spreading propaganda.
Yes.
She was spending money after nomination day, sending for building materials and all of that. Now, Andre, that the law speaks to that after nomination day, you are no longer the member of parliament. You're a candidate. So she and I were candidates. Yes. Yeah. And even now, I called Linval's Hardware. I spoke with the proprietor. I don't want to call nobody name. Right? And she told me that she's not there's a balance there, but she's not at liberty to tell me, because in her judgment, it is Charles's money. No,
she said there is an invoice outstanding, but she's not at liberty to tell you because it's Charles' money. Oh,
yes.
All that fucking wrong,
money becomes Charles' money. That must be Charles' default fund.
Oh,
CDF.
Charles' default fund.
Yes.
That is very hard, Charles' money. How come the taxpayers' money become?
She was on a rampage in the constituency.
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine if you
Charles'
check
money
back for the 5 years?
Kiss me,
what had taken place?
No, sir.
I tell you. But guess what? The saving grace is the people of Eastern St. Thomas.
Things are coming up your bomb.
Good sense prevailed, and she was booted. And she cannot accept that, Andre. She and some other surrogates of her cannot accept the fact that she lost.
Why they can't accept it, Rosha? Why they can't accept it?
Well, the evidence is there, because she's still operating as if she's a member of parliament. Just a few weeks before Christmas, she put out a statement saying that the MPs got $13 million and, talking all kind of nonsense. And the last year when she got $28 million, she didn't report what she did to it. Now I can report what I did with that $10 million for mitigation.
You can report. You have the evidence. You have the documentary evidence.
Of course.
Well, Rosha, I'm glad that you have given me this damning report on how Michelle Charles has been handling the affairs of Eastern St. Thomas during her time. And even after
facilitated by the government. That
Well,
little kangaroo court that they went into and put out this foolishness this evening on CVM is an insult to people's intelligence.
you must stand in the parliament when the parliament opens. You must call out the government, Rosha. You must call out Crystal Lee. I know you will stand up like a nanny spirit in the parliament. I know you will stand up like a Rosa Parks in the parliament. I know you'll be a Harriet Tubman in the parliament. When the parliament reopens, Miss Shaw, you must call them out. Let the Hansard have you on record calling out this government for the nefarious activities that they're facilitating with Michelle Charles.
Indeed. Indeed, Andre. Nothing is going to stop
you must call them out
Nothing.
like Mama P would have. Call them out like Portia Lucretia Simpson Miller would have.
I have a lot of Paul Bogle blood in me. That's for sure. Yeah.
And call them out like a Mia Amoy Motley would have in Barbados. I know you have it within you, Yvonne Rocha. I have stood at your feet. I have learned from you over the years. And because of that, I know as a woman of integrity, you will stand and challenge them.
Absolutely. Thank you, and Andre.
And you know what I want you to call for? An audit of the constituency. A full forensic audit of the constituency to know
I plan to do so.
What the funds have been spent on over the last 5 years she has been member of parliament.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, there was a discrepancy in the same CDF funding. You know, she employed a young lady, and she took advantage of the situation. When the lady get her pay, she instructed her what to do, to pay light bill, to pay this and pay that, and that was also, you would call it, that was so terrible because she didn't have to do that, but exploiting the poor young girl because she provided her with a job.
So out of the little
CDF,
CDF money where the CDF officer get, she telling the young lady to pay a light bill out of that.
Light bill and all kind of things.
Mighty God.
Oh yes. Yeah, that complaint is at CDF too. A letter was written then.
You know what, Miss Shaw? Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Always a pleasure, Andre.
I know this will be going far and wide. And Jamaica, share this live and let it go everywhere. And let people know the nefarious, unscrupulous activities that Michelle Charles has been doing in Eastern St. Thomas during her time and even after the time. Michelle with the 800,000 there for the football things in my Western sports. Michelle, why you take leggings and lip balm on the
not lip balm, heel. It's heel balm.
Heel balm. Heel balm, the heel tough, Misha. Why, baller? Heel balm tough.
Oh boy, heel balm. How can I think? What I'm trying to say, you know, them teeth and them so cheap and things like that because the amount of money with that woman get millions for your pay. 5 years today. And them still, I do some petty thing, I buy leggings, all them things there. I want him more if you know so well then, you know, them supposed to do an auditor for the fucking 5 years we should do and we should spend our money upon all those years because we're gonna find a lot of black hole in it, you know. Believe you me. Them are some really crooks, them, you know. Imagine you get so much money as an MP. You thief so much already. And then you take taxpayers' money now, the little money, and you can't take that out of your own rascal pocket to buy little leggings for John from your rascal, little maga ass. Eh? You look at her. I don't know what stomach on no sick to blood clot, believe you me. Yeah, man. That's why I say the PMP kind of really slow up on a lot of things. You know. Them supposed to call out that, I don't know, it really want a tough rascal. Because if it was JLP and the other hand, you know, a straight editor supposed to run on earth for the 5 years. Because, remember, you know, Miss Shaw in a power now. So she can't do that. She can't do that. As she are the MP for the constituency. So take Andrew advice and run a rascal add it upon them. On her. And see where she spend all those money for all these 5 years. And you're gonna see how much blood clot money missing. Why me I tell you inside, this is called bangarang, and you call it things that come to bomb. Why them people not really blood clot easy at all. Me I tell you, left, right, and center, the father, the brother, and she, everybody, a chop. Just a chop. Anyway, people, leave it at that. We're out and running, out and gunning, out.
A big sound up here, big tune.
Jah holy Emmanuel, I woy. Jah Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression, poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther and the ancient monarchy where come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from me tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know war, no devil philosophy. Not until color of a man's skin is abnormal, significant, well, to the color of his eye. Remember all the war long in 1935.
This is Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan. Good, healthy food with the X Factor. So give it a like, share, subscribe, and touch up that notification bell. And that is it. Look at that.
On Sticky Stucky TV. If your finger is not sticky, subscribe. But if your finger sticky, do not subscribe on Sticky Stucky TV. Big up yourself, Keith Gargan. Straight.